Hey folks, welcome to this week's edition of Brush Pile Fishing. It is the first week of November and it's a little bit chilly. We're down here in Texas and we've got temperatures in the 30s, believe it or not. But we're on Lake Fork. We're staying at the scenic 515 Cabins. Beautiful place to stay. The lake is looking good. A little bit of wind out there, but we're going to give her a try. Our guest today is none other than Bonehead Tackle's Tommy Ezell. If you follow Tommy on Facebook, you know he is a wealth of information in a lot of these Texas lakes, but he loves fishing fork. So I am excited. We've been here one time before, and I'm ready to get back on the water. So stay tuned. We'll be right back with Brush Pile Fishing.
Many people look at a lake and feel a sense of calm serenity. Crappie fishermen feel the heart-pounding anticipation of the thump. That's why host Russ Bailey is addicted to crappie fishing. It's this addiction that takes Russ from the Midwest to the Deep South in search of the best lakes, techniques, and patterns from some of the best crappie anglers in the country. Right here on BrushPile Fishing.
Hey folks, welcome back to Brush Pile Fishing here at Lake Fork in beautiful Texas. It is early November. It's a little bit chilly this morning. We've got some winds, but I've got a great guest and I follow him on Facebook. Great fisherman, Tommy Ezell. Tommy, how we doing this morning?
Good, good. I'm ready to go fishing, guys. See if we can't get some of these big Lake Fork crappie.
You know, everybody, we've talked about this in the show before. Everybody crappie fishes in the spring, but the summer and the fall, great opportunities. We're in the first week of November, and you say we're going to get some slabs today.
There's going to be some big fish caught today.
What are we going to be doing?
We're gonna focus on the river channel. Focus on timber. I always focus on timber here in Texas.
Okay.
We're gonna drop some big baits on them, some brush gliders, and some 3-inch slim sticks.
Okay.
See what we can't pull in the boat.
I'll tell you what, brush gliders, that's my personal favorite. So I'm ready to get started. You ready to hit the water?
It's a good bait. Let's do it.
Here we go, folks. Lake Fork, Texas with Tommy Ezell. Got him?
Yeah, I got him.
There we go. Oh, yeah, that's a huge one. Oh, that's why he looks so big on there.
Yeah, I wasn't sure that was a crappie, guys. I hit that brush glider on that 1/4 ounce pearl. Is that a good fish or what?
Woo!
Yee!
First one of the morning, and with that, welcome back to Brush Pile Fishing. If you just joined us, we're on Lake Fork with Tommy Ezell. Just getting started. We've got temperatures in the 30s, some wind, but if we catch a few like that, it's going to be well worth it. Nice start, Tommy. Good job, bud.
Let's drop down in there and see what happens real quick. There's fish stacked all the way down that thing.
Got him. You got him. Oh, yeah.
Get some fish real quick.
Tell you what, the bite's been tough, but the ones we get are nice.
Little brush glider, it always works. There's another one right there.
You know, we were talking off camera that there's so much timber in this lake. And before, if you'd pull into a pocket of this, you'd fish about anything. How many actual acres is on this lake?
There's almost 28,000 acres. And there's 315 miles of shoreline.
No kidding.
Yes, sir. Yeah, as long as you know your seasonal patterns, you can break down a lake like this pretty easy. It's got river channels, creek channels running through it still. They're not silted in like many Texas lakes. And you know, of course, those crappie, they use it as a highway, and that's what we're doing right now. We're going to stay on this river channel, and as you can see, the bait's running through here, the fish are here.
What kind of limits they have here on Fork?
25 fish per angler. For about 2 months out of the year during winter, you have to keep every fish that you catch.
Okay.
Usually there's a 10-inch size limit, but there is during winter. There's a time when you have to keep them all. So You better make sure you're on big fish.
Yep, there he is.
There he is.
Now, Tommy, did you see I was below him?
Yep.
Came right up to him. And as soon as I brought it up, there he was. It is tough today, folks, with the wind. And when you're using, that's the one thing with this live scope, when you're using that, you've got to be able to pinpoint where you're dropping that. That's why if we have to, I'm just gonna let Tommy do the whole show because it is hard for him to position the boat and both us be able to get to that spot. And if you don't put that right in front of their nose right now, they won't hit it. But that's another nice fish here at Lake Fork.
Stay right there. More BrushPile fishing is next. War Eagle Boats, the most versatile line of hunting and fishing aluminum boats available. We strive to overcome real hunting and fishing obstacles, which drives us to create better products in the future. Check out the Blackhawk 2170, the ultimate crappie fishing boat. Built on a 22-degree V-hull and paired with a 150 horsepower motor, you get lots of space and performance. All War Eagle boats are built to suit the needs of our customers, guaranteeing you a boat worthy of the investment. Visit wareagleboats.com to get yours started today. B&M Poles.
That's a 3-pound crappie.
The #1 crappie pole company in the world.
Got him.
Whether you're jigging, trolling, pulling, or pushing, B&M has your pole.
My signature series rod.
3rd generation family company with over 70 years experience. Home to the Bucks Graphite Jig Poles, the first and best-selling graphite jig pole in the U.S. for over 35 years. B&M Poles, the #1 crappie pole company in the world.
Hey folks, Russ Bailey here for BrushPile Fishing. We are here in Kentucky at Cornfield Crappie with Mark Riddle. Mark, how we doing?
Good, Russ. How are you?
I'll tell you what, you just rigged our boat. Absolutely great products you have. Can you tell the folks about all you have to offer?
We got our monitor mounts, we got a new bridge. The thing we've done the most with has been the cable saver. We've actually sold them worldwide. We got a mount to put the live scope on the trolling motor.
There you have it, folks. Cornfield Crappie. If you want the boat that looks good, Cornfield Crappie.
BrushPile Fishing is brought to you by these amazing companies: Grand Lake St. Mary's, Crappie USA, NKT.TV, Rockport Rattler, Power Pole, Bonehead Tackle, Kicker.
Folks, we're in air temperatures in the 30s this morning. We've got water temperature of about 59 degrees and the wind is whipping pretty good. We talked earlier, some of this I'm gonna fish, some of it I'm just gonna let Tommy show you what you gotta do, because when you've got a wind coming in this, when you're using these units, pinpointing things are the key. So he's got to control that boat and be able to drop that jig down where it needs to be, because if you're not on the spot, you're not gonna get hit. Especially those fish are holding so tight to cover right now with this cold.
Now, a BrushPile tip.
Hey folks, I want to talk one thing about the new Garmin system. Just recently, Matt Rogers from Missouri won a tournament, an ACT tournament, fishing by himself using this unit. The one thing that I want to talk about, and hopefully you got to see it today, is boat control. We were in some steady winds, and I mean, it's howling through here at Lake Fork today. The one thing, if you're in a tournament, sometimes one guy may have to be just a net man, because it is critical that you control that boat, because you have to keep it right where your line is going vertical and putting it right on that fish's nose, especially if you've got a front coming in. So sometimes it may be difficult for 2 guys to fish, but if you're in a tournament, one guy's going to have to be the net man, because boat control was absolutely critical today. Tommy did one heck of a job keeping us right over that. I really enjoyed it. The ones I did get a fish, I'll tell you what, man, when we talked about they hammered it, bam, it about took the rod out of your hand. So that's a little tip, boat control when using these units.
Here he comes.
There we go.
You got him?
Took him off there.
It's a dandy too.
Oh, that's a good fish. Oh, the old Rockport Rattler and Brush Glider. That was the combination. Nice fish, big old fish. It's hard for me to reach some of these trees because of the wind, and he's got control of the boat, but when you do, and you can put it in front of their face, man, oh man. Just catching a couple of those in a day's worth of trip, buddy. Woo! You know, Tommy, one thing I can see, you would have to be able to really trust your unit, because you may see some timber standing above the water you'd want to hit, but you'll see fish on this, on a submerged one just out in front. You got to be willing to let this one go that you see and go to the one, trust your depth finder here.
You go ahead and scoot to the big one that you see is what you do.
Yes.
Absolutely. That big one will move. They're smart. I don't care what anybody says. They get smart. I watch them.
That's how they get big.
I tell you, the neatest thing is people say that they won't bite twice. They'll bite twice.
Well, you've got to see it now.
Sometimes they will. Sometimes they won't.
Sometimes they won't bite that first time.
Exactly. That wind's really pushing. The boat's not even moving because you're right on top of that fish, Russ. We are bouncing off that stump pretty good. My bait's on him. Got him.
Did you get him?
Yeah, I got him.
Good guy.
That's a good fish.
All right, Tommy. Oh, yeah, he is.
That's a better fish. God, I thought he was bigger, but that's a good fish.
Look at the bellies on these things, folks. You think they're not fattening up?
That sucker, yeah. They're eating golf balls down here in Texas. There's more down there, Russ.
You had to mess with him for a while, didn't you?
I did. That fish is 25 foot deep. They're pushing deeper. 2 weeks ago, they were 12 to 18 foot for the Texas State Championship, and they're starting to push deep now.
Nice.
That's fun. Bam! That's a good one.
I didn't even get down to him.
That's a good fish.
Stay tuned for more brush pile fishing action.
Hey folks, Russ Bailey here from BrushPile Fishing. We've got some exciting news. We're going to be at the brand new fishing show in Sharonville, February 28th through March 1st. Our booth will be there. I'll be doing seminars on power trolling, single pole fishing, and shallow water techniques. And also folks, we'll have Chris Souders there from the brand new show, Catfish Crazy. You're not going to want to miss it. That's Sharonville, brand new show, February 28th through March 1st. We'll see you there, folks.
The new home for your fishing needs is BoneheadTackle.com. Get all the latest product information. Shop our new and improved tackle shop. We have baits for crappie, bass, striper, sand bass, saltwater and terminal tackle. Bait styles in slim stick, stump bugs, brush gliders, and bulk jig heads available. Check out our superior monoline, crankbaits for bass, and our top-of-the-line carbon fiber fishing rods. Bonehead Tackle, family-owned business with one goal in mind. Make fishing more fun and help all anglers catch more fish.
We put the Rockport Rattler to a real test. 2 champion anglers using 4 rods with the competition jigs against 4 rods using the Rockport Rattler. The result, the Rockport Rattler outfished the competition 10 to 1.
Rockport Rattler Gray Haze.
This patented rattling jig contains a rattling chamber in the body of the jig. The rattle is amplified by using water as a conductor,
Rockport Rattler.
making fish hear it at much greater distances, just like a dinner bell for fish.
If you don't have a Rockport Rattler, you ain't catching crappie.
Brushpile Fishing is brought to you by these outstanding sponsors. B&M Poles, over 70 years of quality and performance. War Eagle, built for hunters who love to fish. Suzuki, the ultimate 4-stroke outboard. Slime Line, catch the fever. Crappie Magnet, sore lip 'em all.
Tommy, we've caught all white crappie this morning. Are there any blacks in here?
Yes, sir. Yeah, especially on this side of the lake.
Okay.
We're just trying to stay away from them. There's certain areas you can go to really mess those black crappie up. We're gonna try to stay away from those, catch these big white crappie. I think the black crappie record on Lake Fork beats the white crappie record.
Really?
Absolutely.
Now, what do the black crappie relate to here? Are they in rocks? Are they on the trees also?
They hang out in brush a whole lot more.
Yeah.
And then they'll run shallower.
There we go. Cut the first one. You get the next one. Come here. Oh, yeah. You can see on there they were big, and they are. Gosh. That's the first tree we pulled up, and you could see at least 4 or 5 big fish on there. Look at there, folks. Lake Fork, Texas, gotta love it. Gotta love it. Even in November, during these cold fronts, these fish are still hitting. Oh. Got him?
Yeah, I got him.
Seen that one go up and hit. Oh. Get out your way there.
Woo! That brush glider, what I do is I turn it on its side.
Yep.
Man, that sucker.
We did that at Palestine.
That's a dandy. If I can get up there. There's 2 of them in that V. Big ones. There you go, Russ. Straight under you. Hit it. Yes! That looked like a good fish on the graph. See what you got.
You don't feel too bad. Oh, yeah.
That'll work.
Another big old white. Look at there. You called it, Tommy.
That'll make a sandwich, won't it?
Oh, God. Dude, that'll make a feast. The bite is on November, Lake Fork. He wasn't going nowhere. Again, just using the Rockport Rattler, 1/8 ounce and 1/4 ounce. And then we've got a special rig to get these down in the deep water, but we'll let Tommy talk about that in a little bit. Look at there, folks. Beautiful fish. Hey, BrushPile fans, I hope you're enjoying today's show with Tommy Ezell here on Lake Fork, Texas. And right now, I just want to take a brief second to tell you, if you get a chance, go to our Facebook page, our YouTube channel, our website. All the gear that we use is there available to buy, but also all of our old shows, once we put them on TV, they're right there for you to view. So they're totally free to watch. Like us, share us, and the other thing is, make sure if you want to listen to a good fishing podcast, we've got now BrushPile Fishing on iHeartRadio. Tommy, what's the way they can reach you on your Facebook page?
You can follow me on Facebook at Tommy Ezell, Texas Crappie Pro. I don't really guide, but I love sharing and giving reports to everyone that maybe you can utilize it in your home lakes.
And that's enough of that. Let's get back to the fishing.
Let's do it.
All right. Tommy, last couple nights we stayed at the Scenic 515 cabins. I'll tell you what, that is a nice place.
I've been staying there for a couple of years now. I think the biggest reason is because it's right in between the east arm and the west arm.
Yeah.
And you can get to, say, over here on the east arm where we're at today, you can get here in 5 minutes. You can go over to the west arm in 5 minutes. But most importantly, it has covered parking for your boat.
Yep. And lighted.
Absolutely love it.
And the other good thing, the owners, super people, they brought us a pizza last night. Folks, I am not kidding you. I'm not exaggerating. It was this thick. I'm not sure where they got it, but it was that thick, and it was good.
They are really good people. If you call Pam up there, she'll get you a room booked, and they'd be happy to have you.
Well, I'll tell you what, we come back, there's no place else I'm staying. That's it, man.
It's a great place.
For great fishing, check out Grand Lake St. Mary's. Located in west central Ohio, if you're looking to land bass, catfish, crappie, perch, or bluegill, Grand Lake is the place for you. Check out GreaterGrandLakeRegion.com.
just want to introduce that the new BrushPile Fishing Store carries all the gear that I use on the BrushPile Fishing Show. Just go to www.brushpilefishing.com and check out the Crappie Shop and find jigs, apparel, line, nets, B&M poles, and so much more. In the sale and clearance sections, you'll find deep discounts on the gear that will help you put more fish in your boat. That's brushpilefishing.com.
Scenic 515 Cabins, the choice on Lake Fork. Featuring cabins with 2 beds, covered boat parking, quaint cabins, a bluebird house and bluebird cottage, the bunkhouse, Scenic 515 Cabins, Southern hospitality at its finest. Visit scenic515cabins.com or call 903-383-7885. And now, the BrushPile Gear Check.
It has been a windy morning, but we have whacked some nice fish. I want to talk about the gear we're using. First of all, the rod I had was my Russ Bailey Signature Series, 10.5 footer. And it's a good sensitive rod. You didn't need it today because they were absolutely thumping the fire out of it. As far as line, I had an 8-pound high-vis slime line on there. Now Tommy went with the braided. He's used to fishing a lot of these branches. It gets pretty abrasive, so he went with the braid from Bonehead. 12-pound test for him. As far as the jigs that I was using, I had the Rockport Rattler, and I absolutely love these things. I went with a 1/4 ounce because of this wind, and the bait of the day for both of us was the Brush Glider from Bonehead, and we had these rigged a little bit different. Instead of the tail being flat up and down, we had it this way. The fish absolutely tore these things up. Another thing I like about Rockport, when you get those out of the package, you don't have to bust the paint out of the eyelets. That is a pain in the butt. These things are ready to go. But the key today, there were a couple keys, but one of it was just trying to keep those weights vertical. Even with that 1/4 ounce, it was tough in these winds. So Tommy's got a rig he wants to tell you about, and this made all the difference of being able to keep that line vertical today.
We're having the packaging made on these right now, and what we came up with is a sliding weight system. What you can do is you can move this up and down. Really great system. It's just got a tungsten weight stop, a bead, barrel weight, another bead, and a tungsten weight stop. What's really nice about this is not only with using the live scope can you see your jig, but once this jig goes down into a brush or a tree, you can still use this for a marker. It's absolutely wonderful rig.
And folks, that's today's BrushPile Gear Check. Got it? Yep.
Oh, he's in that tree. There he comes out.
Look at that rod, man. Look at that rod.
That may be a big old black.
Oh, gosh. It has been a great morning.
A little better fish.
Oh, yeah.
That one will make a triple decker sandwich. Hammer time.
You got him. Man, soon you dropped it down. I wasn't even down on that yet. Look at that. Folks, it has been a great morning here at Lake Fork, here in Texas. First week of November. Has it been cold? Yeah, we had a cold front come through. Tommy, it's been a great time, man.
Thanks, sir.
I tell you what, dude, I would love to come back, and you want to fish Lake of the Pines sometimes. I'd love to come back there, but
we can make it
Lake
happen.
Fork, we're going to make another trip here because this was absolutely outstanding.
You come back in March, we'll have fun.
All right. Hope you enjoyed the show today, folks. I sure have. And you stay tuned because we'll see you next week with BrushPile Fishing.
Yes. Woo-hoo! That's a good fish too, Russ.
Go on, Tommy.
Isn't that fun?
Oh yeah! You got another one?
Yeah. It's a good one too.
Yeah.
That's another good
Oh
one.
man, this is a good tree. 30 seconds.
Oh yeah!
Yes,
That's
sir.
a good fish.
You did.
Yes, sir, he did.
Oh God. It has been an absolute awesome morning.
For more brush pile fishing excitement, find us on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram.